So John here from Peach Guitars, and I'm here with Dave Friedman. He's going to be showing us some of his new pedals, amps, guitars. So fire away, Dave.
All right. Hey, hi.
Cool.
I can't hear anything, but that's okay.
That's fine.
You might not be able to either.
We've got the technology.
There you go.
Sure. I hope so.
So what's new? We have the new Dirty Shirley pedal this year.
Okay.
Kind of a more medium gain compared to the BE Overdrive pedal. You know, does the classic Dirty Shirley sound, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Absolutely.
We can pop that on and.
Oh yeah. Here straight away. Definitely less compressed, isn't it? It's got a richer top end.
It has a volume, mid, gain, bass, treble, and presence all on it.
Okay.
Also a tight switch on the side. When the tight switch is down, it's kind of in a fatter mode, and this mid-range gets kind of fatter sounding. You turn it up, it tightens it up a little bit. Depending on the kind of tone you're going for, you might have it in the fat. If you go lower gain with it, you might have it in the fatter mode.
Does it
maybe.
still have the trim pot on the inside as well?
It still has a trim pot on the inside, yeah. Not as high gain though, you know. It's the thing. We set it kind of lower on the lower side too to keep it more classic.
It's still got the same clean up on the volume control.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, just like the amp as well. Yeah.
Now here we can even clean up here. I'll turn the gain higher and roll it off a little more. Now pull it up. Could be into a clean amp, which we're using here. But also, you can pull the gain back.
Yeah, if he's going through.
This one is more geared where you can use it as a boost pedal, like your standard overdrive pedals that you use from different companies.
That sounds killer.
Oh,
Then
great. Amazing.
The next pedal we did this year is the Buxom Boost.
Okay.
So it's a clean boost pedal,
Yeah.
but it's got some tricks.
Okay. As
So-
always for you.
It's got some EQs.
Yeah.
EQ in it. You have a tight knob, just like the BE Overdrive has.
Okay.
So we can, like, for instance, right now I have this Dirty Shirley set kind of low.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can shape this tone, bring up the mid-range on it if you want, let's say. Make it darker if you want.
It works well with the front like that as well.
Yeah. So let's say you have one of my amps that already has a dirty channel in it. You want to boost it a little bit
That
more.
would be great with a Dirty Shirley.
Yes, yeah. Or you want to make it a little tighter sounding, you know? So if you wanted to make it a little tighter sounding, the way this kind of works with this EQ is it has a little D-dent in the middle of the treble. That's flat. That's flat. If you turn those down, as you see, this EQ switch isn't doing anything. So it's flat.
Okay.
Then you can go, okay, I want more mid-range. Here's the mid-range. I want less treble. Or whatever floats your boat.
Oh, that's really powerful, isn't it?
And the tight knob obviously gets tighter or looser, depending on how you want it. Or you can use it without the EQ, and then you just have these two.
That's nice, yeah.
Works really well.
It's an alternative EQ, isn't it?
It can be run from 9 to 18 volts. You could put it in your effects loop. If you use it in an effects loop more at line level, you might want to use 18 volts. It gives it more headroom.
And what sort of level of boost is available? It's just using it as like a clean boost to hit the front end of an amp hard.
What sort of what is?
Yeah, what sort of level dB boost can you get out of it? Ish.
I didn't measure it.
No.
It's probably, well over 10 dB.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sweet.
Because, I mean, you can tell if we use it on a clean amp,
Yeah,
right?
it's got loads.
So it's got loads of push. And pushing even an amp like that, you can.
And it's not kind of losing it, is it? Like,
No.
When you push in a clean amp like that.
No, not at all. And you can really shape it to be whatever you need it to be. You know, you want it to be a little more. You want it a treble booster, you can have it a treble booster. You want it a mid-range booster, great. You want less low end, great. However you want to
can do it. You can do it. Yeah.
You can do it.
Cool. Awesome.
Which is it works really well. It's a really good companion for any of the amps.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it works well with any of the pedals as well. If you have that after that.
Well, let's say you wanted after or before, depending on how you wanted to shape it.
You just wanted more level, that would do the job really well.
Or let's say you wanted to take your Dirty Shirley amp and make it a little bit more of a metal sound.
Yeah.
You can kind of tighten it up a lot,
especially
boost a little treble, and make it tight.
Yeah,
you
if
know?
you put that in the loop,
make it
really
sizzly or something.
Yeah.
Or a volume boost in the loop. You don't have to use EQ.
Yeah.
You can just use the boost and the tight, so it can be a full range boost.
Cool. So what about these two bad boys up the top here?
So I think we showed these last year, but we've done the cosmetics. They're ready to go now. We got the Fuzz Fiend pedal, which is all tube fuzz.
Yeah.
With and then it kind of has our freak out switch. I don't know if you remember from last year. And then it'll oscillate. The fuzz guys, they love kind of oscillating fuzzes and different things, and that's basically it'll oscillate.
And what kind of power supply would you have to run with this?
It comes with a 12-volt DC power supply. It's 400 milliamps. Comes with a nice high-grade switching power supply with it. Comes with a pedal.
Sweet, cool.
And then we have the Motor City Drive, which is more like a fat, warm tube overdrive pedal. So we can kind of do classic kind of sounds.
Yeah, it's nice and loose, a bit looser.
Kind of looser. You can even go way low with it. Just do a little bit.
It's almost like some early Sabbath in there.
Yeah. Or, you can drive it.
That sounds really good.
Also a really cool classic sounding pedal. We're working to a variety of amps, give you a nice tube tone to it.
That sounds killer.
Yeah, really
and
good.
I noticed that they're on one of your new pedal boards.
Yes, this is the new dual sort of tiered pedal board that we do. The pedal boards come with a very nice Friedman bag, which we have around the corner, which we can look at.
Yeah.
And it comes with an actual interface box. So
Right.
this interface box, it's called the buffer bay.
Yeah.
It's a guitar buffer.
Is that on the in and the out?
It's not on the in and the out. There's one guitar buffer in it that is switchable to be in or out.
Okay.
You can patch it wherever you really need to patch it.
Okay, sure.
And then you have also 5 feed-throughs that are TRS capable. And you also have a MIDI feed-through. So you can, let's say you had a pedal board setup. Yeah. Let's say you had a pedal board setup where you were running some of your effects in front of the amp, some in the loop of the amp. Well, you would simply guitar input, output to the front of the amp. Then you'd have 2 more cables coming out of the box that are for the loop pedals. Pedals that are in the loop. If you have a channel switching box, you can also feed channel switching pedal. You can also feed it through.
Sweet.
Or MIDI, or
so for controlling
whatever your heart.
Or
you can use some different channel switching multi-pin things you could wire up.
Yeah.
You could do a lot of things with that box.
Sweet.
It also sold separately.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can put it on someone else's pedal board.
Sure.
It's really handy because if you ever had a pedal board that's really tight and you're trying to plug other things in, it's just no good.
Yeah. So it would run on a 9-volt.
9-volt DC.
Cool. Sweet. And there's three different sizes of the boards.
3 different sizes of the board. This is the medium size here.
Okay. So and you get a bigger one of these for power supply, do you, for each, or?
The power supply doesn't come with the board; it's sold separately.
So that's
this is a very lightweight.
And switch like a switch mode.
It's a switch mode power supply, so it weighs nothing. What a switch mode power supply gives you is no field hum whatsoever.
Right.
So you can take that fuzz pedal, put it on top,
and wahs can be the same.
And wahs can be right next to it, and you won't have any noise. There's only a couple products in the market that do that. Yeah. Also, every output is 350 milliamps.
So it's got enough.
And that pretty much covers everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you have to, you can do a doubling cable and double it up.
Yeah, for a lot
you get 700 milliamps.
And you can take any of the
any voltage in.
Cool. And that is so all the boards come with the interface.
Yes.
And then you buy the power supply separate. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet, excellent.
Exactly.
And has it got is there a 12-volt on there?
There's not a 12-volt.
No,
you know, most of the stuff you don't need 12-volt for.
Yeah.
Like even the Eventides and things, they'll take 9.
Yeah.
The TC pedals also will take 9, fine.
That's right. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
And with like these two here, you just have to use the separate power.
That one is a separate power supply for that.
That's going to need the full 12.
We might do a bigger one of these at some point in time down the road, which will have even more voltages and be a really Mondo version of it. You know?
Of course, yeah. Well, the good thing with that is as well, it's so light as well, isn't it? So,
so
we've got some new guitars here from Friedman as well. This is called the Caddy Model.
This is the Caddy Model. So this is kind of the take on the old Southern California heritage of another well-known company. You know.
Absolutely, yeah. So obviously, deep, richly entrenched in the Super S style guitars, which we all know what I'm talking about. But obviously you've got Floyd's on there. Pickups, what have we got in here?
The pickups are Friedman design pickups that we do in all our guitars now. We do these guitars with Grover Jackson. So
right. So there's no one better really to
no one better really. Yep.
Yeah, that's
no
cool.
one better to make this guitar.
And these are nitro finish guitars?
All the guitars are nitro finish. Yeah, every guitar we have is nitro.
So it brings us on to the new single cut.
The new Metro D single cut guitar.
Okay. Check this one out.
Kind of a take on a set neck guitar. It's very kind of curvy body shape. Again, nitro finished, African mahogany, extremely lightweight.
Yeah, I noticed that. Is it chambered or is it just light mahogany?
Chambered.
Okay.
Super light mahogany. Very cool sounding guitar.
I do keep getting drawn to this one. I've not bought that one yet, but I do.
Actually, you know what? Honestly, the copper is one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah.
There's something about the copper that just does it for me.
As well. We'll have it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get that right.
I like that one a lot.
Okay, you've sold it to me, Dave. Cost me more money.
Darn, I wanted it.
No, it's mine now. Right. Cool. And then finally,
we have the same amps we've had on the market, the Pink Taco amp and the Dirty Shirley Mini amp. But in a 110 combo format. So for your small guys that just want something at home, maybe they want the sound at home, comes with a 10-inch Celestion greenback in it.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Great speaker.
That works well as a 10.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
And
pretty decent weight, I guess, as well.
Yeah, really light. Yeah. Really light, pretty lightweight. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet, excellent. And then, so you've got the Cali in the maple top.
We also have a maple topped Cali over there. Yeah. So for your fancier guys that want, the style hot-rodded guitar like that with the maple tops, we can do all that.
So 2016 was a pretty big year for the company in terms of obviously bringing the runt line to the range. How do you think things are moving now in terms of kind of what you guys are doing and where you're moving to next?
Runs are doing really well. I mean, pedals are doing extremely well.
Yeah, we sold it.
BEOD has...
I think that really is the new
standard. That could possibly be the best-selling... I would imagine the best-selling pedal of the year.
Yeah. It was included in one of the the guitar player mag things, wasn't it? And
I really think the Dirty Shirley pedal is going to do really, really well also.
Yeah, that's a hard sound to get in a pedal, that sort of sound, and when you hear it through we had it cranked through that Buxton Betty like that, and it's still holding it together, and the boost and I guess
the boost is really cool because it's not just your normal clean boost.
No.
You have a lot of options with
it's
the
cool
tighten
that you can turn
EQ,
that,
and everything. So you can use it in a variety of ways. And I think people just have to be shown how they can use it, and it really, really works.
And that the mini Dirty Shirley pedal and the Dirty Shirley pedal and the boost, I guess they're the same kind of price as the BE Overdrive. It's just the compressor that's a little bit more money. I think it is.
Is it a bit more money? So?
No, I think. Oh no, it's not. Is it? No, it wasn't. No, that's right. So you can edit that bit out. No, cool. So like you was talking about, the little tricks and the tweaks that you do, like you added the drive knob into the compressor, which kind of
gives it a different many uses.
Yeah.
That's a pedal that's a little confusing for people, maybe what it is, but it can be a totally clean compressor or it can be a slightly driven, which I think is really cool.
Especially on
going from a clean amp, and you just want an amp with just a little grit on it.
It kind of gives it a little bit more of that natural rectifier sag, doesn't it? It's got a bit more of that sort of thing going on. So cool. Right, we're going to let Dave get back to it because he's a busy guy. But thanks very much for your time, Dave, and all the best.
Anytime.
Cheers.